The history of Jesus Christ is one of the most well-known and significant narratives in Western civilization. According to Christian tradition, Jesus was born in Bethlehem to Mary and Joseph in the 1st century CE. He is considered the Son of God and the Messiah, or Savior, by Christians, and his teachings and life have had a profound impact on the world. The historical details of Jesus' life are recorded primarily in the New Testament of the Christian Bible. According to the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Jesus grew up in Nazareth and began his ministry around the age of 30. He traveled throughout Judea, preaching and performing miracles such as healing the sick and feeding the hungry. His message was one of love, forgiveness, and compassion, and he taught his followers to love God and love their neighbors as themselves. Jesus' popularity and influence grew rapidly, and he drew large crowds wherever he went. However, his teachings and claims to be the Son of God also drew opposition from religious leaders and Roman authorities. He was ultimately arrested, tried, and sentenced to death by crucifixion. The crucifixion of Jesus is one of the most well-known events in his life, and it has significant religious and cultural significance for Christians. According to the Gospels, Jesus was crucified on a hill outside of Jerusalem called Golgotha. He died and was buried in a tomb. But on the 3rd day after his death, his followers discovered that the tomb was empty. According to Christian tradition, Jesus had risen from the dead, and this event is known as the resurrection. After his resurrection, Jesus appeared to his disciples and other followers before ascending to heaven. His followers continued to spread his message and teachings, and Christianity began to spread throughout the Roman Empire and beyond. Today, Christianity is the largest religion in the world, with over 2 billion followers. In addition to the biblical accounts, scholars have also studied the historical context of Jesus' life and ministry. The Roman historian Tacitus, for example, wrote about the execution of Jesus in his Annals. Other historical sources from the time period provide information about the political and cultural landscape in which Jesus lived. Overall, while some details of Jesus' life may be debated among scholars, his impact on history and religion is undeniable. His teachings and message of love and compassion continue to inspire and influence people around the world today.